So now let's go ahead and start setting up our sheets. The problem is that if I want to create a sheet here that says it's called G1.00.01 or something like that, there might be something already in here, G1.00.02, so there's all of these what are called placeholder sheets. And what we want to do for a project like this is we want to get rid of all these placeholder sheets. And we want to get rid of all these template sheets. They're not very useful to us. So let's go ahead and delete those. And if we want to delete those placeholder sheets, we have to come into the cover sheet here. And we have to come into this drawing list. These are all those placeholder sheets, and these are the ones that are getting in our way. All I'm going to do, come in, delete those rows, and it's deleting the selected sheets perfectly fine. Now, nothing for you to do because I've already done this for you on this project, but let's go ahead now and create our sheets. So we want, for me, since I'm working on building one, I didn't mean to open this. I want to call this G1.00.01, right? Building one ribs. Now you can see this is really small. This is too small, in fact. Let's get this to a scale that's much easier to use. And I think this is still going to be okay for the building 3 because we've still got space and things like that there. Okay, so I'm gonna I've got this here, and I'm gonna call this I'm gonna call this or I'm gonna put a plan sheet 6-inch line here. Put that on here. Now, I think it's worth it for us to also go ahead and add a 3D view, but we'll do that a little bit later here. Let's go ahead and create another sheet called G1.01. 1.01, right? And we're going to call this building 1 slabs. Okay. And let's do the same thing for our slab plan that we did for the rib plan. And we'll change the scale on it. That is entirely too small and not necessary to be that small. So we'll change it to 1/4 inch. Something a lot easier to read. Okay, let's also make sure that we take both of these sheets, and I'm going to put them into the sheet group G1 building 1. All right, and then we also need to add our schedules, and we'll just go ahead. G1.00.01, our filters. Remember, we don't like to see grand totals if the pour is the same, right? And then let's duplicate this, G1.01.01. G1.01.01. That down here. Okay, let's also create a revision. I'm going to just call it xx.x.xx, and I'm going to say building 1 ribs and slabs for review. So we'll do these for each of the buildings, and then we'll put that onto the sheet. And then for both of these, we want to say the drawings are issued for review, drawn by, let's say, CTG and CTG. Not that it'll always be like that. No, and then we need to update our project information. Our project information is going to be here. 4101 Wesley Townhomes. 4101, yeah, 101 Wesley Townhomes, and the address is 4101 Wesley Avenue. Okay, 4101 Wesley Avenue, Denver, Colorado 80222. All right, so all that information is in there in the project. We've got our sheets set up. Our ribs are looking good here. The only thing is that there might be some places you can see, okay, showing our bottom of rib step, which is great. We do want to maybe hide some of these lines though. Let's make them invisible lines. Places like this where the rib actually it doesn't step, right? Remember, it's just a different rib. Same thing here, the rib doesn't actually step. And then we'll have something like that one. Looks like this is coming together pretty good. So let's leave it at that. And then next thing we'll look at are setting up 3D views.